Hey, how's it going, Mgtow? What's going on out there? Hey, what up? No, anyway, so I think I'm live right now. I was having some technical troubles the other night. I went out and got a new set of headphones with a mic. Ugh. I got them sitting here, but I don't want to wear them. Yep. All right, cool. So I wanted to get on and talk about a little bit about moral objectivity. I do have this is I just titled it Mgtow Live, but because I'm going to talk about whatever I want. But there's this huge battle of moral objectivity going on. Uh, it's that kind of hippie mentality, and it's almost like transformed into this kind of PUA where basically these guys, they're like, oh, basically I was watching this, basically this anti-MGTOW video, and this man was talking about how you can't possibly be happy if you're not having sex because we're all sexual beings. It's this very kind of hippie shit mixed with PUA. And what's up, Terminator T800? I overlooked you on the last podcast, and I forgot to say hi to you, and I was like, oh, I dissed Terminator. I'm sorry about that, bro. So this PUA shit, uh, it's like, all right, this moral objectivity of like, okay, I know that I'm MGTOW and I preach against being married, right? Obviously, but it but it is the whole kind of free love bullshit, sexual liberation, everything that has led to destroying our communities and eroding our rights, believe it or not. Okay, that's what eroded our rights in the first place. Is if you don't have family, and I have a video on this, you can go back and you can watch this video. It's like, so you want to pay my bills? It's called Mgtow, no families, and it's kind of just me being, it's very black pill. You know what I'm saying? It's very black pill. It was me coming into the MGTOW, the red pill MGTOW community with some black pill knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically like, oh, what, no family, so you want to pay my bills? And so I told this guy, I was like, it's that exact like moral objectivity, like where you don't got to be married, everyone could just fucking fuck, and all this stuff that's spread diseases, caused all these single mother welfare families that are a huge open wound on society. And it's you know what I'm saying? And I said, and you blue pill motherfuckers don't give one goddamn, do you? Basically they'll just keep rolling with that shit, and now I preach against marriage. If this was like back in the day where, like, men for the most part had were kings of their castles in this country, and we had a strong, like, middle class and blah blah blah, on and on, I probably would be I would be like the men today, like, oh, you don't want to get married? What are you, fucking crazy? You know what I mean? I'm not like that now, because now I know it's a huge. I mean, it's for sure a huge. I mean, we got, I don't have to go into it. Watch my videos. Now the social services basically hunt our kids and drug them in the schools and all this stuff. Blah blah blah, on and on. So on and on it goes. There's no end, ever, never ends. And so it's this real moral objectivity that's killing everything. I was just out at the supermarket, and the more, and it's funny about this whole, I mean, all this badass gangster shit going on. Meanwhile, like, you know, good girl walks by, and who is she with? She's like big, giant, fat Pillsbury doughboy with glasses, and there's like all these dudes like, yo, bro, you gotta go work out at the gym, bro. And then it's like, you know, then you see some girlfriend. She's like, she's leading the way. She's cart driving him around. She's leading the way. He's pushing the grocery cart. He bumps into my bumper. You know, I don't give a fuck about, you know, my bumper. I mean, I don't care really how my car looks at this point because I'm not like rich. You know what I'm saying? But I care about it being reliable. So he like bumps into my bumper. But I'm just like, man, all these, just all this bullshit in the PUA community where they're like stuck in like the 80s where like, or the 60s or something, where you could like work out at the beach and be like, hey baby, let me help you with that. Let me show you how to do the backstroke, and you know what I mean, or whatever, the breaststroke. But I'm just saying, like, and then the dudes that you see women with these days is just anti all of that, man. They're like the pudgy doughboy, fucking, like, you know, stuck on the couch all day losers, man. You know what I'm saying? It's incredible. So just create a lot of good stuff going on um, in my life right now. I'm wearing actually a T-shirt that I designed. How about that? 1776. See that? Bam. I ordered one because I'm gonna sport my own. I wore this to work today. I showed my boss. Everybody likes it. I've sold some of these already. So 1776, brothers, man. And it already triggered my neighbor. You know what I mean? And I don't, and well, I'm not going to make no apologies. I'm not about to sit here and when I segue into something, what do you call it? Preface it by being apologetic. She's Native American or half Native American or whatever she is. And, and she's very, and the Native Americans seem to be very liberal these days. I don't know. They're like leftists or something. So they, you know, which implies to me, if you're a leftist, you don't like what? You don't like me, right? But we're supposedly friends. Why would you be? And she's always like, oh. So it triggers. She's like, we were here first, you know, we were here first. And she like runs up she runs up the stairs, and you know, and I was all like, you know what? I said, if the Native Americans don't like freedom of speech, privacy, private property, and the right to defend myself, Second Amendment, then how about this? The Native Americans can all fuck right off, huh? If you guys don't like that, I mean, those are some pretty basic fucking. If I've said this in my other videos, if we can't agree on, you know, I don't give a fuck if you're from fucking Timbuktu, man. If you can't agree on private property, you know what I mean, right to say what I want to say, you know what I'm saying, you know, and believe what I want to believe, and you know, right to defend myself if someone has a problem with it, then, you know, then fuck you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck right off. I don't give a. We were here first. I was like, yeah, you were here first, living in fucking huts, man. I was like, you know, and I was like, in any way, a lot of the Bill of Rights and the Constitution was taken from the Native Americans and integrated into, you know, you know, a lot of the freedoms and rights that we've enshrined with the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence. You know what I mean? So what's all the fuss about? And the Native Americans have guns now too. I mean, if I was a Native American, I'd have guns right now. I mean, if anybody's got a problem with this, with not with the country now, I got a problem with how the country is now. Of course, we all got a problem with the corruption and all the BS that goes on. But and which what I was getting back to what I was saying, which is family. You know what I mean? Like that, you know, having no rights because there's no families, and when there's no families, nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gives a fuck about you when you don't have a family. Foster kids, go look up any satanic ritual survivor, these kids that are raised up into it, and then one day some police that are in on the know and aren't helping with the cover up, because believe it or not, the police know there's satanic stuff going, rituals and killings and everything, trafficking going on all over the country, but somehow it goes on and the news doesn't even talk about it. They talk about stupid bullshit you know what I mean. But anyway, when some cops that aren't on the know accidentally bust a fucking, you know, satanic ritual, you know, and save a baby from being fucking sacrificed, some foster or a foster kid or something, you know what I mean? That foster kid then survives and, you know, is rehabilitated, and they'll tell you, you know, fucking who do they like to snatch up on their way home from school? Foster kids. They like to find out who the foster kids are because they have no family and nobody gives a fuck about them and they're poor. So, you know, just stuff like that. You know, we all have a problem with this shit. But if you got a problem with the ideology that I supposedly swore an oath to, allegiance to, or they made me pledge allegiance to, you know, if you got a problem with that, then we got a problem. Then I'm like, fuck off. You know, all that's pretty much dead now. And I'm a terrorist for saying that I can revoke my, well, I'm supposedly a terrorist for saying I can revoke my allegiance that they forced me to do, making me believe that shit like that. You know, that corruption didn't run this country, and we did actually live in a free country based on truth and justice. You know, so anyway, but crazy stuff going on in my life, and I hope all you guys are doing good right now. Uh, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm a fashion designer and I'm not gay. How about that? I'm a fashion designer now and I'm not gay. Oops. I might have the fucking echo on. See, let me shut this. Sorry, I'm not. I've had the page open. Anybody who had the patience to bear with that, I'm sorry. Here, I better. I probably had the fucking echo going on for a while there, but like I was saying, you know, they've disabled my ability to like share or something. I literally. Oh no, there we go. Man, I've been I've been pressing that share button. Nothing was happening. Maybe it just took a second to kick in. Oops, I got the wrong thing going on. Here we go. The fuck, man. All right, let's do a new window. Apparently, I have to. All right, so. I got some pretty cool t-shirt designs. Here's the one I'm wearing right now. I'm gonna start. I might make a brochure and start, you know, doing the old-fashioned, you know, going around to shops, you know, that are mom and pop owned or whatever, or you know, business entrepreneurs that are competing with Walmart and all that, and say, hey, here's my brochure, here's my t-shirts, they're originals. So there's the one I got on right now. It's pretty sweet looking. Somebody just sent me a message, and I'll check that later. This one I'm gonna get too pretty soon. Right here. This one's pretty cool. This is basically my logo. It's a nature one because I like to do. I do like basically nature. I do nature-based stuffed. I do nature-based stuff, Mgtow stuff, and I do patriotic stuff. You know, this is Americana Designs right there. You can see that. It's pretty cool. Dragonfly painting and some kind of almost 3D lettering effect there. And this one's pretty tight. I'm going to order this one pretty soon. I worked on it. I actually took these down and reworked on them a little bit, but I'm not budging now. I actually like them now. Look at that. Bam. Americana. Grown at home. I like it, man, because Americana is grown at home. Man, this dude keeps sending me messages. So dude, it's the dude who sold me my first motorcycle is messaging me on Facebook. Here's another Mgtow one, or here's a Mgtow one right here. That's pretty cool. Men guarding their own wallets. I didn't make that staying up, but whatever. No, I don't think anybody's necessarily got it copyrighted, but Mgtow, men guarding their own wallets. Anybody could make a T-shirt like that, but I like the olive green it comes in, and that I think I'm gonna get this one right here. Actually, I think that's called slate gray, basically slate, and men guarding their own wallets, and this is what I'm definitely getting. This one right here is sick. It comes in, I'm gonna get orange and black. Right there. There's your unicorn. Hang on. There's your Naywalt unicorn shirt right there. And only a Mgtow person, only somebody who knows about Mgtow would get that. You know what I'm saying? That's the cool thing about it. What does it come in? That comes in green, army green, orange, and black. Army green and black, and red. Red and black's pretty cool too, actually. I don't think my screen is quite doing the red justice, but I'm gonna get orange and black right there. Oh, hold on a second. Yep. That's nice. That's cool. Go lay down. Fine in. Just come right in, because otherwise he's gonna be like.
All right, here's your. No, I didn't know if you had
big, I call him bumper head, because his head is like a bumper.
You are something else. Yeah, he's a bumper car.
Like a bumper car
like
head.
A bumper.
Yeah.
Hey! You're a humper, too.
Yeah.
Stop it!
He does. He bumps everything there. He like.
This is for your dad and for you to live, and I'm using it now for a
That's going down. Holy cow!
Sorry, I was just trying to get him off him.
He won't.
It was fun for him. Oh, no, don't be mean to him.
I'm not going to be mean to him.
Go lay down.
Go lay down.
Okay, I see. Okay.
No,
there you go. No, you're right. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yours,
I got it written out. I just had to actually, I've got some paint. This is gross.
I'm live right now. I'm live. We're live. Yeah. I didn't know you were coming down right now. I forgot. Because of him. I forgot. It's all right. Sorry. Well, don't say anything. That's all. Yeah. 400. No.
You're talking like you're a big timer. I remember you
told
me
one. No, I'm not. No, I'm
one
not.
time, a long time ago, you said.
Now you're gonna argue with me.
But you said you were gonna take off my woman. I was back because I have.
No, I don't talk about other stuff. It's my kids and stuff. No, I'm talking about my kids.
I'm saying shit. I'm still here. Please. I'm the one that helped you get your kids.
All right.
You bring that?
I do. I have. I've already brought that up about. I didn't say your name though, because I know. Okay.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Peace out.
Peace out. All right. Oh man, it's just business there, business. I can do, I'll eventually do way more elaborate designs and like that all around printing. But right now I'm doing a lot of simpler stuff for now, And I've made some changes to this too. Check this one out. Look at that. I actually kind of changed that one up a little bit. Don't know if people like that or not, but I think it looks pretty cool. And so there's that. And yeah, so back to kind of what I was talking about.